Okay? These are some principles which you can consider when you're planning your training. Okay, I'll just go through them quickly. So number one, projects should highlight the core mission of the organization. Okay, so what is the mission of your space organization? Is it to develop astronauts, or people who want to be astronauts? Is it to look at the stars? Your training should focus on the core mission. Okay? Plan projects that fill knowledge and skill gaps. Identify where the knowledge and skill gaps are in your organization and plan your training to fill those. Think analytically. Choose training in which outcomes are visible and may trigger other actions, creating a sense of the possible. Plan symbolically. Symbols are everywhere. We have flags, we have heroes, we have places. You can direct those symbols to further motivate people. Symbols are powerful motivators of emotion, and that can help direct future actions. Okay? You can inspire someone by pointing to a symbol like Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldrin on the moon. Okay? Plan with a broader scope, so have an idea in mind about challenging training your organization can undertake once it gets a foothold. Plan for success. Plan training that recycles resources. Okay, so once you develop capacity, don't let that capacity go. Maintain that capacity so you can provide it year after year. And plan for projects bootstrap, using all the resources that you have at your disposal. Plan training that empowers members, so a gradual expansion of critical knowledge and skills. Number 9 is act more, meet less. Okay? Excessive meetings can drain morale as people see a lot of talk and not much being accomplished. Even simple training events can boost morale and a sense of commitment. And finally, 10 is use social gatherings to build social cohesion. How will people get all along together? Endless work drives people away. Schedule social time at the beginning and end of meetings, and turn routine tasks into social events. Okay, so how do we apply these lessons? All these great concepts, invitational leadership, principles of planning, engaging training. We developed the Waterloo Astronaut Training Corps, which mission is to develop our members' knowledge, skills, and abilities to increase their chances of passing astronaut selection for future government or commercial space flight opportunities. We have 4 key areas in our new organization. We focus on knowledge, skills and experience, physical fitness, and leadership development. And here is the training criteria for our basic program. Okay? For our basic program, we do space science curriculum. Okay? We meet every week, 2 hours a week. We do the first hour as a lesson, and the second hour is physical fitness training. Okay? We do space science, space history. Every person who does this course does flight training, so they get an intro flight, and ground school is optional. And actually tonight at 6 o'clock, we have 18 people from our organization who are starting their ground school. Each person has to do 1 parachute jump. Okay? They got to take a scuba diving course. They got to be standard first aid certified, and also develop some professional and leadership skills like public speaking, leadership training, second language training in French and Russian. So we try and do every other class in French, although it doesn't always work out. Physical training, every week we do physical training, and you can see us here doing survival training and improvised shelter. For this course, they do a 3-day basic summer survival and a 2-day basic winter survival. For the advanced program, this is my last slide, you have to have an undergraduate degree in science, engineering, math, or space-relevant social science. You have to have your private pilot's license or higher, a scuba diving license, a skydiving solo certificate, a rotation at MDRS or FMARS, the analog stations. You have to do a 5-day summer survival training course and a 3-day winter course. Zero gravity parabolas, which we do in our small planes, and if you go onto our website, watsi.ca, you'll see us doing some zero gravity parabolas in our small planes. Pull 3 Gs in an airplane or centrifuge, conversational French and English, basic Russian phrases, a water safety and survival course, exceed the NASA and CSA physical standards for selection requirements, and take our space leaders course. Okay, so these are things that people are going to be doing for this program. Right. So that's a little lesson about leadership and capacity building and my new organization, WOTC. Are there any questions that I can answer?
Questions for William?
Oh, and I should add that if anyone is interested in starting their own group at their schools, that we can share some of our curriculum with you. More than happy to work with you. And if any of those high school teachers or grade school teachers are here, we'd also be interested in spreading our curriculum to your schools.
I want to sign
Yeah.
it. We both come from Waterloo. Yes, go ahead.
How many people do you have in your group at this point?
We have 24 active members and 45 who are currently, 24 active members, and then the other 25 are on work term. This Waterloo, you alternate between work term, school term, work term, school term.
Has anyone met the advanced requirements yet?
Almost. Me and some other people have almost made it.
Cool.
I really invite you to talk with William during the break because that's something very exciting, very grassroots, that is going to make a difference with regard to Canada and space in the future. So I'd like to welcome Justin Boileau, and thank you very much, William, for your